How you doing, guys? So I showed you the world's cheapest knife, which was from Temu, and in that order I also got the world's cheapest automatic knife. And that's this guy right here. And I paid $2.05. $2.05 for an automatic knife. What did I get in return? I actually got an automatic knife. This is what was described. There's a couple versions of this. One has a black blade, or, you know, all the stainless is coated in black. This one I just preferred without the coating. But there is a little button lock. You push the button, and it actually flips out. So there is a coil spring in there, and it is fully functional. All right, so fully functional auto. There's a little play, as you can hear, but not too much. So this is a rescue style knife. So we have a just small portion of a serrated blade, and then we have, of course, the gut hook on the end, or a rescue hook, I guess you could say, that has a bunch of different uses for it. So we're going to see if this thing's actually sharp, but I can just tell you right out of the gate, for the price, you can't beat it. I mean, you're not going to find a cheaper automatic knife, at least that I've ever seen anywhere. Now, being from Temu, there's many sellers, many variants on prices. The prices are always changing. They have little sales here and there, but I wouldn't expect to pay more than, let's say, $3 for it. All right, so there's that. I do have a little paracord here, so we could do a little cut test, just like I did the other knife. All right, so let's say you're in an emergency, and you really need to use that little gut hook there. Can you use it? Yes, you can. It definitely took a little more pressure than with the other super cheap little fixed blade. Let's see this little run of serrations here. All right, so say you want to use that. That also works. There's resistance there. Inherently, these hook blades, they have to be razor sharp to have, you know, less resistance. I've had very nice ones from Benchmade and Spyderco. Actually, I want to say Benchmade specifically, a couple different ones. Offhand, maybe not Spyderco, but if memory serves, absolutely Benchmade a few times. And some of those, brand new out of the box with premium steels, S30V, things like that, they had pretty much the same resistance. It's just the style there where you're bunching up a bunch of material, you know, in a one-sided sharpened blade. Obviously the back is flat there. All right, so let's try this one more time. Nah, that definitely took more pressure than the first time. But hey, you know, it does actually cut. 550 cord's not super easy to cut, but you should be able to with most knives. And let's try again with the little run of serrations. I'll start at the bottom here, or towards the bottom. All right, pushing forward. That actually was a better cut than before. Let's try that one last time because I got a little piece left here. All right. Yeah, that's not too bad. So, yeah, it's interesting. It's functional. That's the point. It is functional. Unlike the other cheap knife I got from them, this would be hard to sharpen. The other one's just a plain edge blade. Anyone can sharpen it with minimal skill level. This one is something different. You would need a tapered rod. I wouldn't even bother. For the price of this thing, if it goes dull, buy a new one, you know, or buy 10 of them at a time, whatever. All right, so I, again, wouldn't worry about it too much. The back end is a carabiner, so you can clip this onto whatever fits in this area here. Clip this onto the belt loop of your pants, just to have a little emergency blade there. In case you need something, you can unclip it and, you know, go to town. You can put these on your keys. Now, I kind of wanted to put this on my keys. I wasn't expecting there to be a safety, but you never really know what you're going to get. I would absolutely want a safety because this button is not only exposed, but it's also raised. I would imagine in the pocket, it wouldn't be all that hard to push that and it would open up. Now, I'm not saying, you know, it's going to change your life if it opens in your pocket. You'll probably be fine, but you might damage your pants or something else that's in your pocket. So if this did open in the pocket, you may not feel it at all. And then you go to like take it out. Maybe you cut yourself, minor, you know, maybe you scrape something, scrape your phone or phone case, or again, you just tear the liner in your pocket itself. So I absolutely would not recommend this for keychain carry because there's no safety. This is cool too. Again, if you're clipping this on your belt loop in your pants, I think it's less likely to push that, but it's not impossible. You're bending over, you're moving around, maybe you're a big dude and your stomach or something's rubbing on that. You know, if you're worried about it opening, don't carry it. So obviously just use it with caution. It's a fun little kind of desk knife. For me, it was just total novelty. I just had to know what it would be like. And quite honestly, it's just as good as what they're advertising. You know, they're not trying to sell you the world there. It's not the best automatic knife, far from it. but it is absolutely the best automatic knife for the price that I've ever seen. So there's that too. You know, I've never ever seen any auto as cheap as this is. The cheapest automatic knife I've ever seen in my life was online, and I think it was like, I don't know, $8, $10, something like that. So you can get super cheap autos, but generally speaking, they're 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. In that range for, you know, a lower quality automatic, whether it's a side opening or an OTF or whatever. But I just, you know, it's shocking how cheap this stuff is, but you know, the quality is not super cheap either. It's better than you would expect. You know, I would expect complete junk and an unfunctional product for that price tag. There is a finger troll here. All right, there's jimping on the handle scales, but you don't feel it. At least it's not functional. But yeah, I mean, you can get a good grip on this thing if you needed to use that little gut hook. So, hey, it is what it is. Just wanted to try it out for myself. And like I said, it is fully functional, automatic. Interesting. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.